we've got welcome back to the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Timothy Earle. We're joined here with Terry Edelman, and we've got a decent weird slate today. We got 2 games in the NBA and 8 hockey games, and that is about it. So kind of a light day in terms of those. I know up on the site, me and Nick have 29 college basketball plays, so hoping to turn out another winning day there. But it's kind of a lighter day for today in terms of the pro sports, and I know with NBA I have 1 play today, so it's kind of I guess it could be kind of like a chill day type deal. I'm currently sharing out the stream on the Picks and Parleys Facebook group real quick, and we're good to go. But yeah, hopefully we can have a good day and make some money. Before we jump into today's slate, we'll go ahead and look back at yesterday's slate, see what went right, what went wrong. And we are profitable in 3 out of the 4 sports that we bet yesterday. Obviously, the only one that we were not profitable in, the Arizona Cardinals, didn't really show up. And I kind of turned that one off after 14-0, so I really didn't care. It was 1 play. It's not a big deal. But profitable in every other sport. NBA on the site, we went 4-2. Only letdowns were the Pelicans and the Bucks, which both of them blew leads with blue covers or leads in the fourth quarter, and that was kind of frustrating when New Orleans was up a good chunk of the game, kept it close for the third quarter, and then in the fourth quarter got absolutely blown to pieces. And then Milwaukee, who was winning by a good chunk the entire game until midway through the fourth, and then somehow lost by I think 7 or whatever. That was kind of frustrating. But on the winning side of the NBA, I had Charlotte, which was nice, Cleveland, Memphis, and Phoenix, all of them getting a nice win there. So 4-2 day in the NBA. Nick had a profitable day in the NHL as well, 3-2 there. Losers were Buffalo in overtime, and VGK blew a 3-0 lead. He did have winners with the Arizona Coyotes, the over in that Kings game, and the Wild plus a goal and a half. So 3-2 there. And then 13-11 college basketball day. So that was quite nice. I'm not going to go over every single one. There's a couple losers in there that kind of stung. The Purdue game, we had the under. It went into double overtime. That one kind of hurt. And then the last game of the day, Seattle and CalBap. We had the under, and I think one of the CalBap players hit a 3-pointer to tie the game up at 73 and pushed it into overtime with 3 seconds left. So fantastic. But overall, still a profitable day. That makes 3 straight profitable days over on the site. So starting to get our mojo back after a really rough start to 2022, and ready to keep on rolling. Terry, you making some money these days?
Yeah. Yesterday was my 4th winning day in a row. But obviously, before that 4 winning day, there was the 2-26, my worst day ever betting. However, I do different unit sizes. So even though I went 2-26, I didn't have a unit on every play. So I didn't go down 26 units, luckily. I think I finished down 8 or 9 units in the 2-26 days. So that's one reason why I do like doing different unit sizes. But 4 profitable nights. I was on your losers. I was on them, or I was on the winners of your losers. So I won't go on to say them all. But football was good. Hockey was good. It was a 1.5 unit profitable night. So you take it and move on.
There you go. But we'll go ahead and say hi to the chat, and then we'll jump in. I'll rapid fire through the 2 NBA games, and then we got 8 NHL games to go and look at. So we'll go ahead and say hi to the chat. Nathan said, "What up? What up?" Nice NHL slate today. Yeah, and I'm not the right twin for NHL, so. Team Terry won yesterday. Yeah.
I'm going to talk about the spaces because everybody There was some messages I had, and they're like, "Oh, this person said this, and this person said this," or they didn't say who they said it, but he said all the picks he tailed, and they all won. So
There you go.
this is good. Yeah.
Tiffany says, "Good morning, guys. Hit a little 5-team yesterday. I'm guessing that's Wild plus a goal and a half. Blues game over, Delaware over, Kings over, and the Mercer points. Appreciate you guys so much. Hey, hell of a day, Tiffany. Good job. But we'll go ahead. We got 2 little NBA games today. I will say I have one play, and it's in this game. And I will say I'm not the most confident on today's slate. Obviously, I got this one play, and that's about it. The Timberwolves are heading to New York to face off against the Knicks. Timberwolves are 3-point favorites in this game, total of 213.5. I'm on the Knicks. I'm not as high on this Timberwolves team as most people are. And the Knicks team is actually playing quite well lately, which is actually a little bit surprising because I am not high on the Knicks team either. I think I bet them I believe this is gonna be like the second time this year that I'm gonna be betting them. So it's not I haven't really been betting them that often. Both teams are pretty healthy. Obviously, no Derrick Rose. Kemba Walker could be returning today. He's questionable. Cam Reddish is still no, he got traded, or he's out for a while. Other than that, these two teams are pretty healthy, so should be a good game back and forth. But I can get plus points with the New York Knicks at home. I'll go ahead and grab some points there. I think this one could remain close. So Knicks +3 will be my play from that game. And then we get this ugly game, which is the Pistons and the Warriors. Warriors are -15 in this game, total of 218.5. And I really have no opinion on this game. I'm not betting more. I don't bet more than -10 on any team. I don't care if it's the Warriors against the Pistons. I'm not laying 15 points on an NBA or 10 plus points on an NBA team. They're still professionals, and I think that they stay close. I'm not trusting the Pistons to cover a 15-point spread. As for a total, I could see this one going one of two ways, and this is why I don't bet the total. I could see the Golden State Warriors putting up 130 points on the Pistons tonight, and it goes way over if the Pistons put up all of 85. Or I could see this one being more of a defensive matchup. The Pistons put up 60, and Warriors put up like 80, 90, and it's a blowout that way, and this one could be a way under. So I'm not too interested in this game. It's not really anything I'm willing to bet. So I'm just going to stick to my one Knicks play, and that's it. I have 29 plays in college basketball. I'd rather focus on that today. So light NBA slate, but that's why we brought on the big gun Terry to talk some hockey, because we do have a decent size hockey slate. I know that Nick and Terry disagree on a couple of these games. We'll go ahead and start off in this one, though. The Winnipeg Jets are at the Washington Capitals. The Capitals are around a 126 favorite in this game, total of 6. Terry, let's start off this NHL slate strong. What are you thinking?
I am on the Capitals. They've won 8 in a row at home versus Winnipeg. So this has not been a good building for Winnipeg to go to. They've struggled. Winnipeg is 3-1 since the Christmas break. So they haven't been playing horrible. Washington 3-2, kind of trending a little bit more downwards. Winnipeg 7-6-4 on the road. Washington 10-5-5 at home. I just see Washington as the better team here. They're healthy now, which helps. And also, they just have that history against Winnipeg. Yes, obviously, this has been over quite a few years. These aren't the same teams that played then as now. But 8 games in a row is 8 games in a row, and that just shows that this team struggles in that building. So some people don't really care about the stat. It does matter to me. It's not like a deal breaker. Like, it doesn't. Like, I'm not taking Washington just because they've won their last 8 at home versus Winnipeg, but it is a factor that makes me like to play a bit more. So I am on the Caps money line, which is 120 in my book. So
there you go. Yeah, I'm not going to talk you off of plays. And everybody has different ways of handicapping games. So, hey, whatever you like to use, hopefully it rolls with you and you make some money. So you like the Capitals in this one? Head back
next
to
on
the
the
chat.
Caps too, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure next on the
Um,
Caps as well.
Yep, Nick Washington minus 128. I have his card up on my second monitor so I can see it.
Perfect.
We get a Supness. There you go. And then Lex is going to fade us. Jets puck line first period. Caps suck and suck at home recently.
They're 3-3-2 in their last. They're 3-3-2 in their last 8. So they're not playing amazing hockey, but they're not necessarily losing.
That's fair. That's fair. We'll head to the marquee game of the day. We get the future Stanley Cup champions Buffalo Sabres taking on the Ottawa Senators. Senators are minus 206 in this game, total of 5.5. And I know everybody loves to fade my Sabres. So which ways are you going to be fading them today?
Well, Buffalo's 1-5-2 in their last 8 games. So they've been able to win 1 of them. They've allowed 3+ in 7 of their last 8 games. Ottawa has scored 3+ in the last 5 meetings between the teams. Ottawa's 4-0-1 in their last 5 at home versus Buffalo. And both games since the Ottawa's played recently, they won 4-1 and 6-4. So Ottawa's playing pretty well right now. Buffalo isn't. I'm taking Senators money line, Senators in reg, and then race to 3 goals. I think Ottawa has no problem getting to 3 goals, and they get to it obviously before Buffalo. So I like the Sens here. I'm obviously going to be on more props as well later on after the show when I get a chance to look at props. I'll be all over Ottawa. Not a good spot for your Buffalo. And the more losses you get, the better draft pick you're going to get. So
yeah, but I don't care about draft picks. I want to see my team win.
Yeah, well, you need to wait quite a few years for that, Tim.
Yeah, whatever.
We'll see in 3 to 5
years.
Hockey
sucks anyway. Now, I know Nick is on Ottawa as well. I'll be in the chat rooting for my Sabres, but we'll see how it goes. It's fine.
Maybe your Jets win the Super Bowl before Buffalo.
No, really? Come on.
It's comparable.
I guess.
If you look at the teams, it's comparable. Your Mets have the best chance. So.
Well, yeah, the Mets have the Mets have like the third best chance in the MLB that next year. It's amazing what happens when your team actually spends money. Anyways, I'm not going to get into rants about my Mets because I could be like Detroit Lenny and get into a rant about any Detroit team. So no, I could honestly talk for about an hour about the Mets. So I'm not going to we'll dive into them when we do like an MLB futures show in like 3 months. So, which I'm super excited for baseball. Super excited.
Mm-hmm.
That's I wear my baseball jersey, but we do have to get more baseball jerseys. I think we have like 5 teams, so we're a little bit lacking on that front. But I'm always super excited for baseball. That's kind of like my sport. But we'll go back to the chat. They suck because no Ovi and Oshie lately. Meaning, are they injured or have they just not been playing well?
No, well, Oshie was out. Ovi has been kind of slow lately, or like he's been producing slowly compared to how he usually does. So
fair enough. Sens by murder. Yeah, you said the same thing about Nashville though when they played against them. So I don't know really how much I could trust you. Senators money line 140. Your book line is bad. LOL.
Senators money line.
So is your spelling. Buffalo on back-to-back and lost 2-2. I realized what happened yesterday. I was watching the game. I had money on Buffalo. And then freaking Lenny texted me after the game with "Let's go Red Wings." So no, I know exactly what happened yesterday. I like possible under, but Ottawa money line for sure. But then again, I get a 2 a.m. at 206. I got to go Ottawa in regulation. Almost English. Both Jets and Sabres have a legacy of failure. You have a legacy of failure. I see you, Terry, looking like $1 million bucks, fresh cut. Sabres let me down yesterday. Yeah, they let me down yesterday too. I know. Sabres suck. Sabres suck. Sabres suck. Sabres suck. I know.
I just had to say I was on the draw in Detroit last night, so thank you, Buffalo, for what you did.
Yeah. Whatever. We'll go ahead and keep moving on. This is actually a good matchup. We get the Hurricanes in Boston taking on the Bruins. Bruins are around a 128, 130 favorite, a total of 5.5. Where are you looking in this one, Terry?
Well, this one I might be adding another play in. Carolina 4-1-1 in their last 5. Boston 8-1-0 in their last 9. The only game they lost since the Christmas break was to my Minnesota Wild, but there's nothing wrong with losing to my Wild. Boston's also gone over 5.5 in 7 of their last 9. Carolina's gone over 5.5 in 4 of their last 6. So I am on Boston money line and the over. Both teams are scoring right now. Boston is scoring a lot. They've won 8 of 9 since the Christmas break, scoring 4+ in 7 of the 9, and won 5 of the 8 by 2 or more goals. So they are kind of smashing teams. But this is Carolina, a very good team. Boston has allowed 3 or less in 10 straight games. So they've not allowed 4 or more. Carolina scored 4+ in 6 of their last 8. So both these teams are playing well. The difference for me, why I went Boston, 8-0-2 in their last 10 at home versus Carolina. So they lost 2 of the games in overtime and won 8. Another interesting stat, 6 of those 10 games went to overtime. So these teams are going to overtime. So I am on Boston money line and the over, and I'm probably going to add the draw. Just because I could definitely see these two teams going to overtime, even if they didn't have this long overtime trend. So
there you go. I will say Nick has Boston in regulation, so I'm pretty sure he does not like that overtime idea. But I personally, I brought you on because I didn't look at the slate at all. So good luck. We'll go ahead. In case you didn't know, the Sabres. Problem is right now is that he's on the Earle Sports Bets account, so I can't time him out because you can't time out your own account. So unfortunately, we have to deal with him. Bruins and reg here. Carolina at plus money seems like a trap. That's fair. CSN says hi, awesome people. Hi, Rat. How you doing? They go to overtime for sure. The Canes. Hopefully not for Nick standards, but whatever. Game ends 4-3. I could definitely see that.
I would love that. That's totally fine with me.
All right. Well, I feel like I'm seeing deja vu for the next game because I feel like these two teams played yesterday.
They did.
Islanders are actually now in Philly, so it was a in Islander in Philly double back to back. And Islanders are about a 127, 125 home favorite, total of 5.5. Do the Islanders win again, or do the Flyers get their revenge today?
Well, before I answer that question, I like these home and homes that the NHL is doing. They did it a lot last year with the schedule. They had teams playing. They'd play like 2 in one building, like they play back to back in the same building. They're doing it a little bit differently with the home and homes. Minnesota faces Chicago Friday, Saturday. Once in Chicago, once in Minnesota. I like teams playing back to back because it builds rivalries, and it's fun. Islanders have won 4 of their last 5. All 5 games have gone under. Philly has won 1 of their last 9. 6 of the 8 games went under. Islanders 6-7-3 on the road. Philly 6-8-3 at home. But Islanders 3-0-2 in their last 5 in Philadelphia. all 5 went to overtime. So these teams are going to overtime. Islanders are getting the win for the most part. Islanders have been winning lately. They've been going under. I am on Isles money line and the draw. I don't know if I put it. Actually, I don't even think. I think I just put Islanders money line as a pick.
I don't know what you did. I just copied your plays. Yeah, you have Islanders money line.
Yeah. So I'm also probably going to be taking the under. So right now they'll just have them as a lean. I'll have it as a lean. The under and the draw as well. I like Islanders the most, but I like the draw and under as well. I could definitely see a 2-2 game go to overtime, and then Islanders getting the win.
There you go. I don't mind that at all. Nick says this game is tricky. If Sorokin is in net, it's a pass. If it's Varlamov, I like Philly money line. So Nick even's fading his own Islanders. That's kind of interesting.
I've talked about Varlamov a lot to Nick, and I don't like Varlamov either. But he has played pretty well of late, so
that's fair.
I'll have to give him that.
What do you think about the Yukon and Duke game today? Let's go ahead pull up that. Yukon is against Butler. Today is a day of laying a lot of points. Because I know we're going to be laying the 13 with Yukon. And then Duke, I'm not touching that game. We have it as about a 4. I think it's a 4.5, so a slight lean towards Florida State. So no interest in that one. But Yukon, we like Yukon in the over. I'm taking the Flyers plus money with the Canes plus money parlay. Sounds like a loser. How about those Rams? Thoughts? They're probably going to lose to Tom Brady and the Buccaneers in the next round. As much as I hate Tom Brady, I'm probably betting Tampa Bay next week. I don't like it.
I'm shocked.
I just at this point I need to make money. I can't be fading him every single week.
That's what
I will not be betting him on the NFC Championship game if he's going up against Green Bay. That will be a line, but we'll see how that one goes. If they're against the 49ers, then unfortunately I think Tom Brady makes another Super Bowl. If not, my bad, not a Super Bowl. It's called the Tom Brady Invitational at this point. I don't like him. I'm a Jets fan. I don't like him.
Don't hate the GOAT.
I still think Cincinnati wins the Super Bowl.
To answer Karma's question.
Sorry. I clicked on it and I went right over. I'm sorry. Regulation line is a team to win, not going into overtime.
Money line just means they win.
And the way that you find that is you go onto your book and there should be a tab that says NHL 3-way. And that's essentially saying a team A to win, team B to win, or it goes into overtime. Those are your 3 options. And if you bet a team in regulation and the game goes to overtime, it's a loser. Essentially, that's kind of what it is. And the only thing that does is instead, like with that Boston game, the money line is 130, but Boston in regulation is plus 110. So it gives you a little bit of a better value on the game. That's all it is. Pass, money line just to win, regulation. Yep. Already on Bucks -2. Bucks versus 49ers next week in the nope, I don't think so. I think I think Green Bay kicks the crap out of 49ers, but that's just me. I like Duke game to go over. I have nothing in that Duke game. Wisconsin game. Wisconsin on the thing. I don't know what the spread is on that. I just have my numbers. So we have Northwestern as a 0.5 point favorite. That's our numbers. So Fresno State over. I think we like that Fresno State over game. Fresno State. Oh, nope, we didn't bet it. Good luck in your games, though. Rams go to the Super Bowl for sure. No, I don't think so. You guys do a great job. We appreciate that, Karma. If Tim bets the Bucks, I'm all over that. Good morning, my boys. I'm watching on the big screen. Have a blessed day, everyone. You too, JR. Okay, thanks. Bucks are dinged up on the O-line. I like that was my argument for betting the the Eagles, and obviously that does absolutely nothing. So no, I'll probably be on Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. I don't
The
like
only
it, but
thing
that's what
I
I'm
would
gonna do.
say to that is I think the Rams are much better than Philadelphia.
Well, yeah, but
So
still.
I can see, I think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah,
I
that's
think it's
why
going
it's
to be a
only a
close
2 point spread instead of an 8 of what Tampa Bay did with Philadelphia. Either way, I think you grab whatever team on the money line. So, but we do have 4 games left, and we will talk more NFL uh, later on in the week. Are these games? What do we have? The Saturday. We do have Saturday games. So Saturday and Sunday. Maybe Nick might want to try to do a watch along on either the Saturday. The Saturday start at like 4:30. Watch the Cincy game and watch the Green Bay game. That could be an interesting idea. Maybe we might try to set it up that way and watch the 2 football games. So we'll see when we get there, obviously. But we'll discuss those later on in the week and let you guys know what we're thinking. But we'll go ahead and keep on rolling. The Canucks are in Nashville taking on the Predators. Predators are around a 130 favorite, total of 5.5 in this game. Terry, thoughts on this one?
The line has been moving quite a bit. I am on the side that it's been moving to. So obviously, the odds are getting worse and worse as the day goes along. Obviously, Vancouver plus 110, Nashville minus 130. I'm on Vancouver at the plus money. Hopefully, it's still plus money by the time I actually bet it. But Nashville on a back to back. They were in
St.
where
Louis.
were yeah, they were in St. Louis yesterday. Now going back to Nashville. Vancouver obviously had that long winning streak. Lost a few games there and then got back to it in their last game versus Tampa. I like Vancouver here. I'll probably be on some props as well. But Nashville maybe starting to come back down to earth now after a long winning streak. I think they've lost 2 of their last 3. So, including to Buffalo. And when you lose to Buffalo, that's an embarrassment as it is. So,
Hey, Buffalo played really good in that game. I don't want to hear it.
yeah, they're 1 win in 9 games.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going to
so,
celebrate everything I can. Thank you very much. As a Mets, Jets, and Sabres fan, I'm going to suffer through everything. So
hey,
let
you
me have
chose the
wins.
Sabres, so you chose your pain.
I
So
chose the
nobody
Jets
can
and I
ever.
chose the Mets too. So what's your point?
You like pain. You
I
must
like
like
pain,
pain. You must
and
be.
it does make it easier to bet sports when your team sucks.
That's true. Unless you bet your team like all the time, like I do, then your team better be good. No, well, obviously when the Wild are bad, if they ever get bad, but I don't think that might not happen. But if they ever do get bad, then yeah, I won't bet them all the time. But as long as
Yeah,
they're good,
I don't believe that, but okay. I'm not gonna bet much on 5 units on the Wild.
hey, my team total. They say they got me my winning day yesterday. That team total over 3 units was a
There
nice
you
winner.
go.
So.
I don't mind that. But you said you like the Canucks in this one.
Yeah, Canucks money line minus 110. Not a huge play, but I think they get the win, and I like them at plus money.
Yeah, Nick likes Nashville and Reg. So that's what he's on. But
He
good luck.
is.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have his card right here. I'm staring
I
right at
thought he
his card.
said something about. I thought he kind of leaned Vancouver, but maybe not. I guess.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, because
Um,
Riddick. He said he doesn't like it as much because Riddick is probably gonna get
uh,
cut.
heard. Nick says the watch along sounds good, so maybe a 4:30 start for the watch along. Watch both the games, hang out for a while. I'll end up probably being what, a 7-hour stream or something.
You can
We
always
always
take a
have some.
break in the middle. You can take a break.
I mean, we could, but that we don't. We probably won't. Nashville, it's down the street from St. Louis. Nashville wins. We'll see how it goes. Kent versus EMU. What do we have for that game? Do we have anything for that game? We do not. It's a 134. You have the under. We have it lined around a 141, so it'd be a 2.5 point lean to the under, but didn't get to it. twin put on hockey pads and go play with the Sabres. They are like you. Dude, I don't even skate. I don't even know how to skate. So no, that's probably wouldn't work out too well.
Neither does the
Oh,
Sabres. They don't know how to skate either.
anyways, the Stars are hosting the Canadiens. The Stars are a minus 315 favor in this one, total of 5.5. Are you laying that minus 315 with the Stars today?
It's 320 in my book, but no.
Oh well, no. Well, if
Nathan,
that's the case, then
I am on the Stars puck line minus 125. They're very good at home, and obviously I don't bet them when they're on the road. But they're facing Montreal at home. This is a good spot for Dallas to just smash Montreal. They played last night and lost to Arizona. They got puck line, like as Nick would say, they got puck lined by Arizona. That's how
and Nick
bad
had it too.
Montreal is. Yeah, that's how bad Montreal is. So Dallas puck line. Dallas, I'll be looking at some props for them as well. What's their team total over right now?
No clue. I don't have it up.
I'm quickly pulling it up. Team total over 3.5 is minus 125. What's race to 3 goals? I
Probably about
find
the
the
same.
race to goals seems to be pretty. Oh, minus 180. Race to 4 goals is plus 100. So I might look at that.
There you go.
Race to 4 plus money. I think Dallas can get 4 goals against Montreal.
Yeah.
Montreal
probably.
allows the most shots against of any team on the road. They're averaging 37 shots against. So Dallas just needs 4 of those to go in. Montevideo is not very good at all. Dallas plays great at home, so I'll be adding that to my card. Dallas race to 4 goals plus 100. But I like the Dallas puck line. My official play minus 130.
Sounds good to me. Nick just says Stars minus 1.5 and move on.
Perfect.
That's fine. Yeah, we get a win, hopefully. Get some Kush, beer, pizza for the watch along, ladies and gents, on Saturday the 22nd. Yes, 100%. I don't know what time I'm going to be on, just because I'm going to be in Raleigh. So we'll see in terms of what time I'm going to be able to get on the stream. But I know Nick's going to probably want to start it for the beginning of the first football game. Wait for me to drop my shots on goal props. There you go. Lex Steele is coming in with a bunch of college basketball plays. Let's go ahead and look through them. He likes Canisius plus 9. It would be a lean that way. We have St. Peter's as an 8.5-point favorite, so I'm all right with that one. Baylor to go over the total of 134.5. We have it at 137. I'm all right with that one. Maryland to go over. We have that one bet already. Ottawa and Reg. Fade my Sabres, whatever. Screw you. VCU. You like the over 130. We're on it already. And you like Dayton plus 2. Where's Dayton? Dayton. That one would be a slight half-point lead towards St. Bonaventure, but that one's honestly hit or miss. You like Florida Gulf Coast minus 2. It would be a lean towards Florida Gulf Coast. We have them as 3.5-point favorites. And you like the Pirates of East Carolina at plus 4.5. We have UCF as a 5-point favorite, so it would be a 0.5-point lean towards East Carolina, towards UCF. But if Nick gets tickets to the game tonight, I'll most likely have an ECU ticket just because I'm a homer and why not? But no, I don't mind that at all. Good luck on your parlay today. Everything looks pretty much good. Tell all your friends, people on the chat. There you go.
About the watch along.
Yes, watch along. And now that we got it pretty much sorted out, we'll probably have it in all of our free pick videos and stuff to say, hey, watch along for the football game, start at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time or whatever the deal is. So
I'm going to mention it on the spaces too. You mention it every day, you should get a good amount of people coming.
And we'll mention it on game time decision each day. So
yes, great idea.
So we'll do that as well. But we got 2 more games going on.
The game of the night.
This is going to be the game that makes Nick and Terry separate again. They're going to get divorced again before. No, Panthers and the Flames. Panthers are a 150 favorite or 140 favorite. Total is 6.5 in this game. Terry, tell me your losing side for tonight.
No losing side here. Calgary 2-7-1 in their last 9, 4-4-4 at home. Florida 8-0-1 in their last 9, 5-4-5 on the road. Obviously, Florida is not as good on the road as they are at home. But Calgary is not nearly as good at home as they are on the road. So both teams, that's a split for me. So home ice advantage doesn't exist in the way the stats look. If you look how the teams are playing right now, Calgary 2-7-1, they are finding ways to lose, just like Vegas is finding ways to lose. Florida 8-0-1, they have been absolutely unstoppable. I don't care that they're on the road. The fact that they're on the road gives them better odds than if they were at home. Give me Panthers money line, Panthers in regulation, and those are the Panthers money line is going to be my biggest bet of the night for sure. Bet unit size. I absolutely love this play. I wish Nick wasn't against me because this is my play of the day. This is the play I like the most of the day. So kind of sucks that we have to go head to head, but
we're used to it at this point. You guys never agree.
No, we agree on Washington. We agree on Dallas. Like, there's a few games.
And then the games that you do agree on most likely are losers. So,
but it's the games that we disagree on that we both really like. That's how it seems to go lately. The games we really like, we disagree on. So, one of us will be happy. I think Florida is going to win this game. I'm pretty positive. I'm putting a lot of money on it, so we'll see.
Yeah, I know Nick is all over the Flames today. I believe he did do a free pick video on this one, I believe, last night. So
Flames have the goaltending edge. So if I have to give them the edge, I think they also have they have the third best penalty kill. So they have a good penalty kill, a good goals against advantage. But with offense, it's all Florida. Florida has a huge offensive advantage. So,
you know what? And at the end of the day, guess what? The game's going to get played out, and whatever happens, and then we'll move on and we'll bet tomorrow's slate. So
maybe it gets postponed, and then neither of us lose.
Man, that would be fantastic. So I don't have to hear you guys go back and forth the entire night, and then one of you guys get pissed off at the end of the night because your play lost. So I would not be opposed to that, but no. But we'll see how it goes. Hey, all I can say is I don't disagree with you that often. So me and you never disagree on hockey plays in terms of what I bet. So we're good to go. I also don't bet hockey. So we'll go ahead and move on. Eddie says, "What up, guys? Hit the like button." Damn right. If you don't hit the like button, you're just not going to win your place today. That's kind of how it goes. You got to hit the like button for good luck. I don't make up the rules. Nick's trying to do the sucker play of the day thing.
Only Andy gets to do it, but on the spaces. So
fair enough. That's fine. Damn, this game is a coin flip setup game. If it's a coin flip game, you lean towards the plus money. You like Iowa State +8. Let's see. We have that one line exactly at an 8, so no opinion there. You like Wisconsin -2.5. It would be a slight lean towards Northwestern in that one. And then Syracuse under. I did a free pick video on that one last night. I like it. What about over/under in that Panthers game? Do you think about that? I know Nick bet it and put it up on the site at a 6 last night. Now it's at a 6.5. So
it's Florida has a huge offensive edge, but Calgary has a huge defensive goaltending edge. So it's tough to go with the total in this one. If you think Calgary is going to win, then you should be going under. Yeah.
If you think that Florida's going to win,
it's over.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to go with Florida to win. I'm not going to do the total just in case Markstrom does stand in his head and Panthers win 3-1 or something. Like, I can see that happening possibly. So I'm just going to go with Florida.
That's fair. We've got one more game, and I think this is the only game you don't have today.
Yep.
The Tampa Bay Lightning are minus 195 road favorites versus the Kings, total of 5.5. Any thoughts on this game in general?
It's a tough game. Tampa, the huge favorites. They are minus 210 at my book for Lightning. And plus 175 for LA. Total 5.5. I don't have a feel for this game, so I'm not pushing plays. Like, I'm not gonna push out plays just to bet on it. I think Tampa wins, but because LA looked really bad last night. But they are much better at home, so this is a stay off game for me.
That's fair.
You don't have to bet every game, right?
So. Nick's on the Kings. He took him at plus 178 or whatever it is. So that kind of worked out for him. What happened to the Jazz last night? They messed up my parlay. I mentioned during the stream that I did not like that game. I said I fade the Lakers a lot, but if I had to, it was a lean towards the Lakers last night. I wish I bet it. Did not bet it, but Jazz were on a second leg of a back-to-back after playing in Denver the night before, which Denver in altitude, that's always tough to play in, and then going and playing the next night in Los Angeles is definitely tough. So, no, I kind of saw that happening. So I wish I actually bet that one, but I ultimately laid off that game. And sometimes it's better to leave off a winner than add a loser. So I feel like that I'd rather not have. I'd rather kick myself than not having a winner on that slate, a winner in that game, rather than say if I went and bet like the Toronto Raptors I was looking at yesterday. I didn't bet it. If I did bet it, they would have lost, and I would have lost my bet. So it would kind of be like one of those situations where I'd rather leave off a winner than add on a loser. So if I don't feel 100% confident in a game, minus today because there's only 2 games and I wanted to have at least one play. So I have the Knicks, but it's one of those situations where I was not 100% confident, and I do not like betting the Lakers. I think I bet the Lakers all of twice this year, and I'm 0-2 when betting the Lakers. They're one of the worst teams against the spread, but it would have been leaning that way. But ultimately, doesn't matter because it's in the past, so it happens. But hopefully you win a parlay or something today and make some money. But that is all of the games for today. We've made it through pretty nicely. We kind of rambled in the middle about some other stuff, but hey, we got some stuff organized for the weekend, and it's going to be a big, hopefully a big day, hopefully a big week. Hopefully make some money. But before we do recapping and housekeeping, I'll go ahead and roll the bumper, and then we'll talk for a minute.
Hey guys, EarleSportsBets.com has finally launched, and to show our appreciation for you, click on the link below or go to EarleSportsBets.com/promo to get the 7-day package for only $49. That's $120 in savings. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we preach value a lot, and A, we've had 3 straight winning days at this point now, but B, if you use, I think the code right now is YEAR. If you use that at checkout, you get 20% off, so it ends up being $40 for a week. Just to give you an idea, we have 29 college basketball plays up just today. On Saturday, we had 58 of them up. So we're putting out at bare minimum 250 to 300 college basketball plays a week. So I feel like for the $40, I think that's really worth it. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and check out the website. Even if you're not interested in me and Nick, if you want to try to look at all the other cappers over at picksandparleys.net, you can still go over to the Earle Sports Bets site, and by going over there and getting their stuff over on our site, it does support me and Nick even more. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and check out the EarleSportsBets.com website. Look at the leaderboards, See who's hot. I know Craig's been really hot for the year. He's off to like a 40-18 start or something this year. So if you guys want some of that, all the cappers, all the leaderboards are over there. Go ahead, check them all out. But as per usual, some housekeeping. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, and the Earle Sports Bets website, all linked down below. Check out Terry on Twitter at Let's Go Wild Picks. She does a NHL panel Twitter space every day at 5. So if you guys are interested in that, go over and check him out. That's on his Twitter every single day at 5:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They'll break down the entire NHL slate again with a couple of other speakers, so you get a couple of people's opinions. Really good atmosphere to go ahead and try to learn some hockey with. So check them out 5:00 today. Speaking of picks and parlays, Craig did his show earlier. We're live now. Higgs should be live in about half an hour. Big thing today. It's Tuesday. You know what that means? It's the beginning of Last Woody Standing over on Picks and Parlays. So 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. Go over to Allie Burns. You got to be on the live show. Go put your play in. You put your best bet in. Make sure you add the juice. Make sure you add all the required stuff. Please be specific with your picks. Please don't go in there and say Utah or go in there and say New York. No shit. What team? You got to be specific. Don't piss her off, please, even though it's funny. It's my job to piss her off, not y'all's. Go over there. Put your best bet in the in her chat. Go up on the board. Try to win $100 for Last Woody Standing. Or don't, because I'm going to end up winning it this week.
No,
I was thinking about doing an approach where I use all hockey and see what I can do, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use college basketball and see if I can. That's been what's been successful lately. So I'm going to try to work that and try to make some money or try to do something with Last Woody Standing that way. I don't know what I'm picking yet. I'll end up trying to figure out that later on, but
you should pick Florida money line. That's what I'm going to pick. That's my Last Woody Standing.
The Florida Gators don't really play it. Oh, no, I'm not betting hockey. No.
Come on.
And even if I did, it wouldn't be that. But that's at 1:30. We were game time decision at 6, and then a bunch of free pick videos and all that good stuff later on in the day. I think there may be even a total chaos sometime tonight. Getting posted. I don't know what it is yet. I normally figure that one out either A, when it gets posted and I'm not in it, or B, she'll text me after game time decision saying, hey, do you want to do a total chaos? I'm like, yep, sounds good. So there probably might be one tonight. There's lots of free pick stuff on Picks and Parlays, Earle Sports Bets, and winning free picks, all of that stuff. Check them all out, do all that good stuff, and we'll see how it goes. Recap for today, my big card, I've got the Knicks +3. All right, go ahead, Terry.
Oh, yeah, that's your card. Okay, I was waiting. Waiting, and then you're like, oh, you're done already.
Okay, but real quick, I'll quickly run through Knicks so that I have a little bit more, and then you can talk. He's got Washington, money line. This is all hockey. Ottawa, he's fading the Sabres. He's got them on the puck line. Boston and reg, Nashville and reg, Dallas -1.5, Calgary +113, the over 6 in that game, and the Kings +175. In NBA, he's got Knicks +3 and the money line, and he's laying the 15 points on the Golden State Warriors.
I am on Ottawa in regulation. Ottawa race to 3 goals. Boston money line. Carolina Boston over. Islanders money line. Washington money line, Vancouver money line, Dallas -1.5. Go Panthers, go Florida money line all the way, and Florida in regulation as well. Also, some breaking news: Elliot Friedman reported that the NHL's updated schedule is likely coming out tomorrow. So all these postponed games that the Islanders and the Wild have had to deal with, most likely tomorrow. We'll get to see what we're dealing with.
Probably a lot of games in that 3-week span where they normally would have the Olympic break.
Well, from what I heard, a lot of those the arenas are booked. Because they knew that because they were going to the Olympics, they booked all those arenas. They booked them for like concerts and whatever. So from what I'm hearing, it's possible we may have like day games. Like we may have some like for a week or so where teams play like all day. We might have hockey all day. So we'll have to see exactly what they do. But that looks like it's coming out tomorrow. So that's pretty interesting.
We'll definitely keep an eye out on that. So we'll see. The rambling's the best part, and Terry got a haircut. Am I still hotter than Terry? Come on, Terry. Come on.
That's not a fair question. It's Terry. Of course he's gonna say he likes you more.
I'm only busting. But that is everything for today. Obviously, keep an eye out. We're going to keep shouting out probably Saturday, 4 o'clock, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to start the watch along for the NFL. Thank you, Ternsey. I love you. But make sure you stay tuned. More information coming out on that and everything on later on in the week. But that's going to wrap it up for today's show. I want to thank you guys all for watching. And let's make some money today, whether or not it's in that 2-game NBA slate, the 8-game hockey slate, or the, I think, 40-50 game college basketball slate. Good luck to everybody today, and let's make some money. See you guys later.
Smash that like button. Smash
the like button. And go Sabres.